Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, I like the Call of Duty story and we like to dive into it on this channel. And today is no exception because yesterday we got the Season 4 trailer with all of the multiplayer maps and things like that. And we broke that down yesterday. If you want to check out that video, it'll be linked down in the description. But today we got the cinematic trailer for Season 4. And the cool thing about this year with the story of Call of Duty is every single season, at the end of the season, we get a trailer. And then at the beginning of the next season, we get a trailer that ties it all together and shows us where we are going moving forward. Today is no exception. Today we get the Season 4 cinematic trailer that shows off the new operator, on top of that where the story is going moving forward, and it's actually not quite what I expected, and you'll see what I mean once we dive into the trailer. So today, this is the full story of Season 4, but first, let's take a look at the trailer.
Do what you are told, and you get to live. You understand?
Yes.
I knew you were a smart one.
My friend has made your predicament clear.
Yes.
I have a problem. You fix it. You don't end up like your colleagues. The jump seat constellation is broadcasting on frequencies I need cleared. You are going to deorbit them.
Yes.
Ground fall will occur at the coordinates you have in front of you.
It's done.
Good. So are we.
Adler! What the fuck? What the hell was that? We're supposed to be a unit.
With Perseus, standard operating procedure goes out the window, son.
Well, did we get the data recorder?
No. Must have been destroyed on re-entry. You don't get the war we're fighting, do you? Stitch is capable of anything. Secure the site.
So essentially in this cutscene, there is two different storylines going on at the same time. They both kind of correspond to each other, but to fully understand it, we actually have to go back and look at the Season 3 outro cinematic, specifically when they say this at the end.
So, we move forward.
Not yet. Their satellites are interfering with our broadcast. The Verdansk test subjects are in place, but we are not getting through.
They still don't know what we're doing.
We have the advantage. We should press it.
Our man in South Africa is standing by.
Agreed. All the pieces are in play. Make the call.
So the cutscene for Season 4 picks up on June 26, 1984, and just like they said in the previous cutscene, we are in South Africa at the Jump Seat Satellite Ground Station. Now, you may be wondering why they are doing this, why Perseus is sending a man to the satellite station. Well, it's kind of confusing. But really, in the cutscene, Stitch actually does a pretty good job of explaining what they're doing. So here's what he ends up saying.
My friend has made your predicament clear.
Yes.
I have a problem. You fix it. You don't end up like your colleagues. The jump seat constellation is broadcasting on frequencies I need cleared. You are going to deorbit them.
Yes.
Ground fall will occur at the coordinates you have in front of you.
So essentially what they say here is that the jump seat satellites are interfering with what Stitch is trying to do. And as we discussed before, what Stitch is trying to do is somehow brainwash a big group of people. Like he said in the season 3 cutscene, he says that the Verdansk test subject are in place, but the satellites are blocking them. So Stitch and his man here then go ahead and deorbit the satellites. Now, what's interesting is that Stitch gives the man coordinates to get the satellites to drop, some of which are in Verdansk and some of them are, as you can see here, in North Africa and Algeria. Now, this part of the cutscene is incredibly important. What you're going to see here is Adler run ahead of the other fellow soldiers, and you don't really know why. He's very clearly going for something, but the other fellow soldiers don't know why he's running so far ahead. But this is what ends up being said, and it is incredibly important.
What the hell was that? We're supposed to be a unit.
With Perseus, standard operating procedure goes out the window, son.
Well, did we get the data recorder?
No. Must have been destroyed on re-entry. You don't get the war we're fighting, do you? Stitch is capable of anything. Secure the site.
So the thing that you probably noticed in that cutscene is they asked Adler if he got the data recorder. We see him grab it out of the satellite, put it in his pocket, and then he lies about it, saying that he didn't find it. And you may be wondering why he lied about this. And this once again goes back to the season 3 cutscene, and even before that, where we knew that Adler was getting brainwashed by Stitch. It now looks like he's been brainwashed to the point where he's actually doing some of Perseus's bidding, or at the very least lying about what he's doing for one reason or another. Now, we don't know why he wanted to get these data recorders. However, it would explain why Stitch wanted those satellites to fall in certain areas so that he could get the whatever data is on those recorders. At this point, we don't know what that is, but I'm guessing it has something to do with Stitch's overall plan for the big brainwashing thing that he's trying to do in Verdansk. So essentially what has happened at this point is we now know that Stitch's plan was to take these satellites out so that his signal could no longer be blocked because of them. What he is doing with this is kind of still up in the air, but based off of all of the information that we've been given, it sounds like he's trying to do some sort of mass brainwashing on a very large number of test subjects, all going on in Verdansk. Now, we don't know how that is going to work, but I'm guessing we'll probably find out more throughout Season 4, and then going into Season 5 is when this big plan is going to come to fruition. But until then, what we know is coming with Season 4 is satellites are going to be falling on the ground in Verdansk. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of mission where you have to go retrieve the data recordings, but we'll have to wait and see. That's pure speculation. But aside from that, we know that Stitch's plan is moving forward, and it appears as though Adler may be working for him because, like I said before, he's been brainwashed. But only time will tell, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. So if you have any theories, feel free to let me know down in the comments. If you like these type of videos, always appreciate it if you hit that like button. If you want to stay up to date on everything, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are